Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's Thursday. We're making it through the week here. Anywho, the last video I did, I had mentioned that I was going to do a further rundown on some of the other boards that I grabbed in my last two unboxings. And so I wanted to start with this Black Label John Lucero, the 12XU, because it's one of those decks that I've had some questions about just as far as the specs on it, more specifically around the nose and the tail, because it's pretty easy to find information on the specs for the rest of the sizes. We'll go through them as well, but I just wanted to give a quick little rundown on this board, and again, just talk about the little insights to it. So I've mentioned, and I think I even tagged in my son's board, and that was kind of the thing that got me back into skating in around 2000, it would have been 2016 or 17. So here's a little bonus touch. And so here we go. This is what my son has been skating. And again, so this is the 12XU in the black stain, obviously, which was really sick. This thing is a little bit used now. He's rocking some Indy 169s and has some Powell bombers on there. The top, guys, sorry about how dirty that is. It looks disgusting. But anyway, you can see the green stain underneath. In those pictures I showed in the other one, the green stain was beautiful. So that black on green stain was amazing. But anyway, this was the deck that my son was saying, hey, I want to get back into skating, or he wants to get into skating. And at that point, he was seeing a lot of his buddies ride the long boards or just cruisers. And I said, hey, why don't we just look at some of these old boards that we used to skate in the 80s. Anywho, that's where this board came in, and it launched me back into all of this craziness. So, yeah. So anywho, shout out to my son for picking up this 12XU black stain Lucero. So sick. And so anywho, let's get back into the pink one. Here we go. It's still on shrink. Like I said, I had the green one as well that you guys seen in the video, and this pink one, but I did get rid of it's like an aqua bluey green type thing. Anyways, it was a really sick board. My buddy, he was looking for one because he wanted to finish his complete set. So with this, there's like the X1, the X2. And so essentially it's this little jester, goblin-y type character that's behind bars. He's working his way out of bars, and then finally he's free in the 12XU. And so this board is a reissue of the one that came out in around, well, it's saying here 1989, Lucero Limited. And so John had been with a couple other different companies, Veriflex, Madrid, Schmidt Stick. I know my buddy has his Emergency Cross, and I think that one was Santa Cruz when it first dropped. And anywho, he's been with a few different companies. In 88-ish, I believe, he did Lucero Limited to 89, and then I think like in 89, he eventually, or 90, went over to Black Label, and it's been Black Label ever since, is my understanding of it. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me, guys, but that's about it. So as far as the actual shape, sorry, the shape is the same. I'm not sure if it's the actual identical measurements to the OG one back in 89. So I'm not sure if it's the OG measurements. The shape when I look at the OG ones looks very similar to this. The concave might be a little bit more aggressive on the reissue. I'm not sure. I've actually reached out to John Lucero on Instagram. Hopefully he'll get back to me with some information. We'll be able to, even update in the description. But anywho, super sick shape, guys, and the color on these things, this pink, the stain, I love stained decks. It just looks so rad. All right, let's dive into the specs. That's why we're here. So first off, let's just pull up my trusty little riser here, my Psycho riser, and let's do the top, and I'm going to do the bottom because it's going to be a little bit easier to identify. And so, yeah, you can see there, that's the new school hole pattern. And so, yeah, so new school, so you can go out and buy yourself any set of trucks today, and they'll pretty much mount on there as far as that hole pattern, because it is the new school. Now, the top has been double drilled. As you can see here, there's a little tear in that grip, or sorry, in the shrink. but the top's been double drilled. And so that allows for two different truck positions, which helps you increase your wheelbase or will give you a little bit more nose or less nose, depending on, again, on what you choose there. And so, again, new school truck hole pattern. We'll dive into some of the measurements. As far as the nose and the tail, again, that information has been a little bit harder to find. Everybody measures their nose and tail a little bit differently. So I'll try to, get as close as I can, guys, but it's not exact science. Some people will measure kind of the outer part. Some people will just bring it straight across. Some will follow the concave down. And let's just take a look at that concave while we're looking at it there as well. Unfortunately, the saran wrap is still on this one, but it's still so sick with the natty edges too. Man, this board is sick. All right, so let's get into the width first. So it's 10 inches as far as width. And this is the information that Black Label provides. So 10 inches as far as the width. The length is 31.25 inches. The wheelbase is, so again, we're talking the inside of the truck. So if we go with the first set, I guess we'll call it, the closest set here to the back trucks, is 14.5 inches, and then it's another half inch if you decide to use the truck holes further up, the truck mounting holes further up. So again, this is, the first set here is, where am I seeing? All right, so 14.5, and then going up to the next set is 15 inches. All right, so we have the width again at 10, 31.25, wheelbase is 14.5 or 15. Let's take a look at trying to get a measurement on the nose here. All right, so with the nose, hopefully I have the camera up enough for you guys, but I'm just going to measure from the tip of the nose, bring it straight across to the first set of holes, take a boo at it. It's looking like the first set of holes is going to be around, it's just over 4.75, and then the next set of holes is around, let me see here, looks like it's actually around 5 for the first set, the holes closest to the nose. And then the second one here is looking at 5.5 inches. So it's going to be really close to that, guys. It's not 100% bang on, but I would say around 5 and 5.5. So is your two nose options. So 5 for the first one to the tip, and then 5.5 from the second one there. You guys can see that, yeah. So 5 and then 5.5. All right, so then with the tail, let's see what we get here. All right, so the tail is looking like right around 7. Yeah, around 7 inches. All right, guys, so 7, 5, 5.5, 10, 31.25, 14.5 or 15. And there you have it, guys. Some of the other things around this, I'm just reading off their site here, but 7-ply hard maple, obviously the hot pink stain, and the original artwork by John Lucero himself. So there you have it, guys. And again, like just for my time on my son's skateboard, it is such a rad shape to skate. I truly, enjoy skating this shape. The fact that they have these in the stains too, such a cool deck. If you can get your hands on one, definitely do. I'll attach the link to the Black Label site. I think you can shop there. I'll attach their IG page so you can stay on top of what's going on with Black Label. And then again, I got this board from the Drive Skate Shop out in Vancouver, BC. And so take advantage. I'll put in the description the Drive Skate Shop link, as well as the 10% discount code, again, for the Drive Skate Shop that I believe is still active as well. So go check it out and, take advantage of the discount. I've actually had a couple guys mentioned that they've been on there taking advantage of it, so that's awesome, guys. I'm glad that's working and that you're able to get a discount there. Anywho, guys, have a great day. Have a fabulous weekend. Cheers. All right, take care. Bye.